So we provide architecture and interior design services, and as well basically this space, which I found this warehouse beginning of the year in January, and then the idea was just to move into new offices, but then those offices were a bit too big for 6 people. So once we got this great space, the idea was to really transform it into something else, and really to make of this space a creative hub dedicated to collaborations in the Middle East, a collaboration with a lot of content as well. So basically we gathered 22 participants between brands and creatives that are always part of our project. So those people we're dealing with for the past 8 years, those are brands that we're using in our different residential, commercial projects, and as well as the creatives working with us, from photographers to graphic designers. So really all the aspects of the creative field have been here gathered under one roof. We invite all the Creative Zone's customers that are, in the creative field to come visit us and to see how we could collaborate together, because really the essence of this space is about collaboration. So, we collaborate with brands, we collaborate with other companies. So, this is what we've been trying to do since we opened the space mid-April. The company has been existing since the past 3 years, but again, this space is really new to us. Before we're literally just doing design services, but we created that space for other, the other Creative Zone customers or anyone in the creative field to be able to come and, if they see any synergy, to be able to come up with ideas together, and really to use the space as an activator of design, as an activator of creative ideas, let's say. Creative Zone really saved my life when it came to establishing the business here. 4 years ago, when we started to want to spread our businesses to the Middle East and not only to Saudi Arabia, because we started having requests in the UAE, for me it was really like how to do this, considering that I was like on the plane all the time, traveling between Europe, the Middle East, and you just don't have enough time to handle all the process and paperwork. And so a friend of mine that's our furniture consultant actually talked to me and said, I know this guy, his name is Mahesh, and go meet him. I had no idea about Creative Zone, but I had to say, the way I was received and then advised on the processes, and basically they give you a turnkey solution to create your business in a very short period. So really my experience was great, headache-free, hassle-free. There was the great Maribel who followed up all of our process, and I have to say, anything that happens to us, we just give a call to Maribel to sort out. This warehouse itself was a real challenge for us to get, because Creative Zone doesn't take care only about the setup itself, about the commercial setup, but everything that follows up, when it comes to once you want to settle to a new office, once you want to get a new space, and generally to give advice, banking, and etc., etc.